Alright, and with that out of the way, I think we are ready to start. So, good evening. Oh, 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 oh.
You like so much about ghost
Hey.
stories, Giada?
Well, ghost stories are how we confront our fears, how we explore and define them in a safe environment.
Don't they give you nightmares? The chills? After I hear a ghost story, I can't stop imagining something behind every strange noise or stray breeze.
Of course, but telling a story gives you power over it. You get to choose when to hold back and when to be merciless.
Guess I'm more comfortable with things I can see. And shoot, if needed.
An animancer has to grow comfortable with the unknown. But that would be challenging for a soldier.
And a sailor. When you spend months at the mercy of the sea, and whatever's in it, you learn a healthy fear of the unknown.
Can't say I blame you. I'm brave enough to tinker on souls, but the ocean? No thank you. Leave me out of it.
Okay, and give me just a quick second. I need to do something. Okay. Now it should be better. Unfortunately, I need to tinker a little bit with the settings now and then for them to work properly.
I once heard rumors about a cataclysm in the Deadfire. Something about the lost city of Ukaizo. Does that ring any bells?
It does.
The higher-ups with fancy hats were looking for it, but that was all above my rank.
But there was also talk of a broken machine? A device so large that it towered over the city.
It definitely sounds like the kind of thing the fancy hats would have been interested in. But why are you so curious about something on the other side of the world?
I have my reasons.
Now let's go to sleep. Yes, before they talk us to death. Although I do really appreciate the dynamics of them talking at the campfire. And now, let's begin our journey through the desert.
You smell death here.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can hear you. Just dizzy.
That last fight.
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
Is this place really worth so many lives?
I had to put down 3 good men myself. Telling their family.
Don't talk to me like you're the only one who understands hardship. I'm going to be facing down a mutiny soon.
You think we want to be here? Think again.
So leave. I can't wait to see the last of you and your people.
And go where? Nothing but death waiting out there. Better we die with honor.
I also don't like desert.
Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
You both look like Ondra's mortar spat you out.
Drowning in salt water would have been preferable. Dream thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
Are the dream thralls here all Adirian?
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy, Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
No part of the living lands is safe.
Not an encouraging thought, but a true one.
At least you have your guard up. Maybe you'll even make it to Thirdborn.
At ease. The envoy's more than capable, and I know my way around Shatterscarp, even if it's been a few years.
Look, Envoy. Kith aren't too keen on adherents at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
Yeah, we will
Not
definitely need some
fighting
more
over
protection.
territory, they're fighting over who has suffered the most. We live in unusual times.
Yeah, we do. Let's go in here first. Soldiers.
God, I hate this posting. We have enough supplies, but not enough kith.
Move along, Envoy.
Okay. I saw some grenades. Unfortunately, there's nothing there. Now, what do we have up here? A chest. You don't have a name. Okay. Thank you for the supplies. I'll make sure to make good use of them. Thank you once again.
What
Who are
have we
you?
gotten ourselves into?
I don't know.
I'll never leave out here again.
Unless you're enlisted again. To be honest, I'm not quite sure if they were enlisted by force or if they were, or if they came here on their own accord. Yeah, this never quite certain with Adir.
Why any of our people settle here by their own will, I don't know.
Ooh, I don't envy your having to go out there. Not a bit.
Another chesty. Thank you. And down we go.
Thirdborners have been on edge ever since the mines got shut down.
Mines?
Ah, welcome to the shit, Envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Ugh, dream thralls, spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
Those spiders. All you have to do is step on them.
What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with them.
Where are these mines?
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
Get
If
it.
you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay, what do we have soldiers in the mines?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
I might stop by the mines. I'll take a look for myself.
If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Clearing out
Thank you.
dream-scourged spiders. Sounds like honest work to me.
Surely sounds interesting. Hello.
The quiet's worse than the action. Nothing's worse than the waiting.
I can understand that. Especially if you know that... Oh, that's so pretty. Salt? Maybe? There we have a city. A camp place. Oh, right, maybe from here we'll be able to see Entangled Atra, which is there. No, I think it's another campsite. Oh, that looks so amazing. What a shame that we probably won't be able to visit those places. I honestly want to look around for what we might find. For something interesting, honestly. For something out of place like this. Looks... Ah, it might be vines. Okay, okay. Then let's go. Yes? Sure, give me a moment. Hello?
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents, they...
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
Oh
They
no.
attacked us, tried to rip us apart. Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
You both should find shelter in the third barn. It's not safe here.
You'll be taken care of, I promise. Just don't look back. They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamo. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Yes, of course.
Just know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
What else did you want to hear?
Aye, sure. Dream thralls ahead.
Oh, so it's a dream throw. Oh, there's a lot of dream throws. I thought it was just that's just this one. Okay, thank you. I'll take care of the rest. Yeah, I know. Breath.
Must have been stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
Yeah.
That was a close one.
Why is it so strong in Okay, so if it will be stronger...
Hard to believe it's been 6 years
Huh.
since I saw this place.
What I'm thinking is that it might be... The Dream Scourge might be getting stronger the closer we are to the garden. That is really putting our patron in bad light. No. Hey, let's come, because you guys want to talk again. Yes?
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
I believe we can cure the Dream Scourge.
I remember what it was like to be blindly optimistic. I envy you. This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
You don't sound confident about our chances.
I'm being blessed realistic. Emerald Stair was Toddler Town frolics compared to this. Shatterscarp might not want you dead like Galawain's tusks, but it doesn't particularly care if you live either. What do you need?
Okay, can you elaborate?
Right. What do you need?
I'm interested to learn more about Shatterscarp.
If you're asking about the ruins and shrines and all that, you're asking the wrong person. Best we avoid those out here. This place is deadly enough without the ghosts and monsters and weird magical walls you find in those places. Trust me. Sometimes I bring someone with more bravery than smarts out here, and they always turn around at the first empty room that tells them to go away. I don't blame them. If you're looking to survive, don't try to get yourself killed. That's the first rule.
Do you have any tips for surviving in Shutterscarp?
Let's see. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either.
Okay.
The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat. You might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons.
Ew.
Getting sick out here is the worst.
Hey, thank you for that.
Right, changing the subject.
That's it for now. Giata, sorry.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. Finally, I had a moment to myself, and look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the Living Lands. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
I could. You don't need to apologize.
True, but I need to raise my spirits. Literally and metaphorically. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that?
You're not alone. You also have an envoy, a mercenary, and a tracker.
All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if Animancy has no future in the Living Lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
That doesn't make you a failure. Think of it as a new beginning.
Beginnings are supposed to be good. So why do I feel like shit all the time? You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first Animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last.
Let's talk about Shutterscarp then.
You know me, always ready with an answer.
Do you know any local history about it?
I'm afraid not. I've spent a little time in Dawnshore, but this place is a mystery to me. It's good to be somewhere different. Somewhere I can build new memories. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really is, it makes my problems feel smaller.
I wanted to ask about you.
You want to talk? Let's talk.
What? How are you holding up?
Well, my future is in shambles, and I have no idea what to do next. Oh, and my home is under attack by the acolytes of an insane witch god. Apart from that, fine. Truthfully, I'm a bit lost. Leaving Fior Messiverno was supposed to be liberating. We've seen and done incredible things, but I'm no closer to finishing my family's work.
Is the Steel Garrote? I'm not quite sure if they are praying to Woodika or to Madragon. Both of them are considered mad, both of them are gods. One of them was constantly being called a wrench and a bitch in Pillars, so there's also that. I don't know if it's relevant to this. Do all Animancers suffer from ennui?
Only the good ones. Through Animancy, I can harness the wild essence of the Living Lands and put it to good use. But what if I tried, only to have it lash out and destroy me? I'd be no better off than my parents. The Dream Scourge is infecting our Adra, holding back my work. Until I understand it, until I can control it, I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm nothing.
We trace the Dream Scourge to the garden. Maybe you'll find answers there.
Let's hope we live long enough to see this garden of yours. Quilici always told me to slow down, to stop and appreciate the land I'm trying so hard to fix. But how can I slow down when I only have one lifetime to get this right? I'll find answers in the garden. For better or worse.
Have you ever tried animancy on yourself?
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives. Every animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much.
How does the phantasmal focus work?
Ah, a simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
You're saying the living land doesn't want to be controlled.
Indeed. Don't get me wrong, this invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way.
Can we talk about what happened to your parents?
I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fiora's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden.
Do you think that's even possible?
Anything's possible, but there are significant problems to overcome. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
It's a lot of power for one animancer.
My father thought so too. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
Those animancy often change people like that.
No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
How old were you?
I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already? After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Quilici got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies. Need to make up for lost time.
You knew the phantasmal focus was dangerous when you used it in Nakutedek.
It's just a tool. Even a wool scarf is dangerous in the wrong hands. Besides, studying a pillar of Adra is not the same as prying apart the fabric of the living lands. My mother learned that the hard way.
What do you think happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time. Or the forces behind it. That's all I care to say for now. At least, about this topic. I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stare. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
Is that what you want?
Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it.
You have lived before, and with any luck, you will live again.
How encouraging. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree. I have an obligation to use the time I have. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first.
That's enough. Thank you.
If I must.
Get some rest. And there is a place where I can upgrade here. One last trick can be upgraded. But only once. But maybe I can make some... No, I can't make anything. Okay, that I could break down some common stuff, some fine... No, leave my drone in. Actually, doesn't matter how much I love this weapon, it won't be better. Fine. Yes. This I don't understand. I can auto-select ingredients, but it won't allow me to craft it directly, so I need to press it here and craft here, and then... That's why I mean it's a little bit weird. Exceptional all the way. Oh, here. Plus 67 damage. I love that. So maybe I should get rid of the giant slumber. It is a melee weapon. It has 84 stun. Yes. Mutation best breastplate as well. Yes, I won't be using them. I should stop keeping that stuff on me. Go to the Atra. Oh, I can create 7. Does that mean I can upgrade to the last trick? Yes. All the way to superb. Nice. Once we find a better weapon, I will be devastated, but now it's magnificent. And enchanting, I think I've enchanted this. I didn't. Bullets bounce to hit 2 additional enemies within range. Bullets deal low fire accumulation and bounce to an additional enemy within range. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, now we can go to sleep.
I doubt my soul is
or not.
much to an animancer.
Why would you say that about yourself?
It's just that I'm not what I'd call strong-willed. I'm tense all the time, and just not easy to be around sometimes.
Self-knowledge and inner conflict are signs of a powerful soul. Make no mistake, you have a good one.
Thank you. I needed that.
It's opening up. That's so nice. And no dreams. That's interesting.
Stranded between the Adiran army and a desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
No.
We took you in when the dream thralls swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to get killed. Get them to fix the damned lift, won't you?
Okay, I'll try. now we are fast without sprinting. I really should be eating food more often. The one that buffs us. That is. Yeah, we shouldn't be spending too much time. Desert. Elite. Desert beetle. More Zorbs. Okay. I don't think we will be friends. I missed. Okay, I hit this one. I missed. I'm stuck on something. Ugh. Oh no, I just ran into a wall. That makes sense. Okay, I can see whether my weapon is loaded or not, so that's a good thing. But I should pay more attention to. Okay, they are resisting fire damage.
Next one's mine.
That's not true. That's all of them.
Good fight.
Yeah, it was actually. I agree with you. Luckily, it's just normal water. Very murky, but still normal water. Thank you for the potato. I'll make sure to put them in the stew.
Got eyes on something?
I missed.
Some of them are still wearing third-born homespun or Adiran armor.
Yeah.
How long must the living land suffer?
Some more trim rolls. I think they didn't see us. At least that is until Kai ran up to them. Okay. That's it. Whoa!
Another soul for the wield.
So many of them.
That could have been dangerous.
Soldiers, fisherfolk.
I wish I could help them, but the Dream Scourge won't allow it.
Oh, there's someone up there. We should try getting up to their camp. I doubt this is a Leviathan skull. Oop.
They're coming.
Yeah. What am I doing? I think I've hit. They also froze? I think so. And still upgrade something? Thank you for the shield. Do I remember that I have skills? No, I don't. Okay, we can see what types of weapons they are using as well. So it seems they have level 3 purple weapon, something like that. Ooh. Damn, you're ugly. I can tell I'm the loved one of the patron. I'm pretty. There's more and more of them. Dude. Maybe they were up there in the camp. That's also possible. Still want to check out this.
Quiet as a soul.
He's quite. Oh, at least she is fairly quiet. That worked. Ooh.
Enemy to the right.
Nice. Oh! Cut. I hate those blights. They did not do those things in pillars. Got it.
I can't keep this up.
We're doing fine. I'm fairly sure the camp is over there. Hello. Survivalists? Huh?
I was told we weren't gonna see anyone else up here. Why are you here?
Of course you're in danger.
Hey, stay back. This is our rock.
Okay.
You want a vantage point? Find something else.
Vantage point?
The Dream Thralls won't be able to reach us here. That's what Helak said. Helak hasn't steered us wrong before. He said we'll be safe as long as we're here. So we're staying until the plague ends, or until Helak tells us to leave.
I don't think that Dream Scourge works like that.
You think? But you don't know, do you? Go away. For all I know, you're a new type of Dream Thrall come to lure us down. I wish Helak was here.
That's definitely not how Dream Scourge works. Who is this Hilak you keep talking about?
He's the one who's been keeping us safe.
Okay.
Helak said to wait here until he gets back. He went off to look at that rock formation near the burned settlement. Helak said there could be an even more defensible position, but he hasn't returned.
Leave him a marker and get to safety.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable, but Thirdborn's been attacked before. We don't want to go back there.
In Thirdborn, you at least have walls to hide behind.
Yeah, that's true. And we won't be there forever. We're gonna have to carry all this equipment down, but you can help yourself to whatever's in the chest.
Thank you. Chest? Which, this chest. Ooh. That's a very nice chest. Climber's Grapple. Plus 30% parkour speed, minus incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. No, thank you. I don't really mind that. Yeah, I wanted to destroy it, but I can only stash them. I still prefer plus 2 to dexterity, honestly. I don't like any additional to our abilities. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 5 seconds deal plus 70% of the original damage received. Reach forward, taunting an enemy and pulling them towards you. I don't really like that. There's really not that many skills that I like. Summon a bear ally to aid you in battle for 30 seconds. Yep, we're getting a bear. Increase the damage some more. Thank you. I don't know how the money got there. It's interesting. Burned settlement. I think he meant this one. Ah! No. I'm alive.
Subtle as a mouse. Trespassers! Who goes there? We see you!
Yeah, I know you see me. Unfortunately, this plant was not high enough to hide us. Alex note. If you find this, know that I continue to look for a safe place for us. Only death will keep me from my task, for I, Hilak, have made a promise to you good people. Yeah.
Hilak. Hate that he was alone in those last moments.
Hilak, not Hilak, Hilak. It doesn't look safe either. Exceptional bow.
A dead village. Voices.
Oh.
It's locked. I thought that was obvious.
Hey. Listen. I have a new universal key. Right here. But we are being kind and we don't destroy what's not ours. Is back door open? Definitely no back door. Okay. Be able to get from there. I pressed something. Nice. Most pages are too scorched to read. A final entry, however, is still legible. In my haste to clear away the arachnids which inhabited our study, so as to make room for our changed fellows, I accidentally left the well key in the laboratory. A foolish slip of the mind, an absence. I pray that this is no symptom of the plague in me. Probably not.
Bode well. We should find the key in the laboratory.
Yeah, we should. I agree. Thank you. I would really love not to see your innards. Thank you. That could be the laboratory or something else entirely. It's barred. Okay. They are forming here. That's interesting. Spider research needs hammers and chisels for crystal extraction, poison antidotes, bandages. So many bandages. Additional entries have been scrawled in more ancient handwriting. Dream Scorch research needs chains, manacles, cages, pruning shears for mushroom extraction, aromatic herbs, vomit bucket. Research. Right, the key is in the well. It doesn't really matter. Research house key. Really? A crisp note written in a clear hand. Its white parchment speckled with dark ash. It reads, "Leave the laboratory keys on this nail-biter door. Always keep it locked. The desert vermin must not be allowed inside." Understandable. I wouldn't want my staff to be overcome by vermin. The heck?
You take lead.
Yes, that's not possible. I mean, we are safe here. So I don't really mind. Of course, you guys are gonna go outside. At least Kai is going to go outside. Yeah, unfortunately, blights tend to multiply once destroyed. I missed. Even more. Oh. I cannot hit it for some reason. Okay, now it worked.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
I am baffled how optimistic he is. Thank you very much for your sausage. Thank you very much for your fish. Thank you very much for your everything. I am not in the place where I want to be. This one. Ah, that's how we could have gone inside. We've got the research key, not the well key. And some more grenades. There's still this one house left for us. Check. Please dust off your boots on the way inside. The subjects are in a delicate state and we cannot risk contamination by outside particulate. Do not feed the subjects by hand. They bite. Use tongs, a stick, or a shovel from a safe distance. Should you be afflicted with the dream scourge, let your peers know so you can join the other subjects. Do not worry about the subjects, they are dead in every way that matters. That's reassuring. Ah, that's the research house.
Messy equipment, contaminated samples. This is no lab.
Looks good enough for me. Oh, I like that. Webs no longer slow you. A successful parry has 20% chance of laying webs that slow enemies. Only fragments of sentences remain on this burned document. Crystal litter spiders of the living lands. But upon what mineral? Perhaps the unique properties of... Perhaps. The Deerwood, yes, the Deerwood and the Glenfattan and the Woodian fight. Wars. I mean, it wasn't a single fight. I believe it was called the War of Free Trees, something like that. Is it me? The glass bottles look better. Okay, first things first, let's check out those. Let's check out this well. Although I'm fairly sure what we'll... I think we know what we'll find there.
Right. Who's going first?
This is gonna be me. It's not like I'm gonna let any one of you go first. Now will I? Such a pretty water. That's the best you can be in this place, in this climate. But no, of course. You need to complain.
Never had a chance.
This place is so beautiful. Oh, there's Mama Spider. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Did I mention that I really don't like big ass spiders? And don't get me wrong, it's not because of their size. The thing that ticks me off is that they make sounds. Have you ever heard a spider make a sound? Exactly. That is what is so unsettling to me. I don't know, maybe if they were scaled like that in real life, they would make sound. The water in their legs would make a sound. But no, I never heard a spider make a sound. They're all the way down there. And that just opened passage somewhere. Ah, all the way over here, okay.
Quiet as the depths.
You didn't see them? Oh no.
Awful. These things shouldn't be caged. They should be laid to rest.
That bark that simply is itself. Red petals, red petals.
The final page of a short diary, written in a shaky hand. The other pages are torn away. What remains reads: Lost cave stone, a vines-rich canopy sky, cave gone, cannot well back the world. The stone, I know, greenery, the garden, give, only blossoms. The thoughts like pollen, pollen to be carried to grow and renew, soulless spores to grow anew. So she was also infected with the Dream Scourge. A small collection of notes written in spore-spotted, water-stained parchment. It is titled An Account of the Progression of the Dream Scourge. It reads: The affliction begins with brief absences, that is, moments of unawareness, not unlike those caused by disrupted sleep, over inebriation, great age, and so on. Then, within the span of days, this affliction progressed to a hallucinatory state. In every instance, it is the same. the afflicted dreams in waking life or floor imaginary. The detachment from reality is not sudden, but gradual. The afflicted recognize the degradation of their faculties until they are lost entirely within the realm of the dream. During this period, appetite lessens as the afflicted are unresponsive to the world around them. The skin takes on a sickly hue, then a greenish one. The afflicted are largely lethargic. Then comes what is currently believed to be the final change. The skin blossoms with fungal growth. The afflicted again regain their energy and lash out with uncanny strength at the world around them. No stage of progression is known beyond this point. And this is the way out that we saw. Wait, the parents. Do we know their names? Discount, Elmer. I don't see any Almoa here. I believe we can help them. I mean, not now, but eventually we can help them.
Who are you? What do you want from us?
Right now you're mushrooms. Who are you?
Gods take me. You're a real person, not a dream thrall.
That's a fallacy. Dream thralls are derived from real people, you idiot.
Ignore them. Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming.
I am a representative of the Adirian Empire, yes.
So you must be acquainted with Captain Weemgar, then. That's fortuitous. We're naturalists who created a small settlement here after Adir ordered us to study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
We should have fled. The local Adirans warned us this venture was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our people became afflicted.
We sequestered the infected away. But one of them turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Weemgar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions. The Steel Garrote is very clear about whether Dream Thralls can be permitted to live.
Why didn't you do as he said?
Because progress cannot be made if you render your test subjects extinct. We originally came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice but to take on a new field of research.
We thought we could save them.
You want to save the Dream Thralls?
It was certainly the desired outcome. But given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically? My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need your help, Envoy.
What can I do?
Kill the Dream Thralls for us. That way Weemgar will have no reason to turn us away.
Are you a fool? The Steel Garrote won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the Dream Thralls for us.
You're joking. Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just ask Weemgar for provisions. We only need supplies. I know he has provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight. Once we have the right provisions, we can decide what to do next.
You really would be alright with me killing your husband.
Why wouldn't I be? That thing isn't my Halfor anymore. He's just a corpse controlled by a fungus.
I'll ask Remgar for better provisions.
Another sentimental moron. I'm trapped here forever with him, I swear.
Oh, shut up. You're a cold-hearted monster. I don't know what my brother ever saw in you.
We're going to die here. I know it.
Doom is waiting.
Honestly, I can understand her being a pragmatist, but why won't you just leave then? No? Leave and leave your colleagues down here. This is not where I came from, right? Definitely not. Thank you. Mark, this should lead out of the cave. What I don't understand is that we have plenty of food on our own, so why cannot we share it with them? No? Just I thought. There's probably something up there as well, so let's check it out. Okay, she went out. Probably all of them went out of the cave. Come on. Come on. I know this. This is from the expeditions. Or not. That's some new type of chest. I still think this is from the expedition. Okay. I want to see if I can jump over there. Definitely yes. There's another house. We've been there. Okay. Oh, it's not another house, it's their research. One. The laboratory. I think you're nothing here.
Remember that it's me? Hello. Are you here to grieve someone too?
I don't know anyone buried around here.
You're lucky. I know far too many buried here. There are so many flowers here. I'm sorry I never learned their names. My brother thought of them as friends, you know? He loved them dearly.
Your brother sounds kind.
He was. I wish I were as forgiving as him. He died last month. The Dream Thralls killed him. Killed 3 of his comrades. He absolutely hated fighting. All he wanted to do was be a gardener. If the plague ever ends, I'll grow a garden around his grave. Right now, all I have is this bouquet. I'd bring it to him, but...
I'm sure he would have loved the flowers.
Yes, but I don't know if I can take them to him. There are things near his grave. I can't fight them. But you look like you could. Will you go chase them out? Put flowers on his grave in my stead. And maybe tell him I'll grow him a garden one day.
I think I saw a cairn across the lake bed. That must be the place.
Okay. Bonsoir. Yes. I decided that today I feel like it. But I do wonder how to make it work out. Maybe I'll toss a coin. Or maybe I'll make it based on the time of the day. After all, I am doing some streaming during the day, some during the night. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just toss a coin.
Disturbs us. Not saying a word.
Oh, there's even more of them over there. Oh, god damn it. I am stuck. I am stuck once again. Make it. There is something with this little bit.
Not bad on
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
I thought he was gonna compliment me. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What? What? Oh. I didn't see you. Did see something when I was... And I was a little bit lower. I don't know, maybe we were over there. Don't worry, don't worry. Oh, whoa. Okay. Damn wizard. Oh, we were parried. Breathe. What's the thing I saw on the minimap? I wonder. We already went too far. I saw something when we were down here, I think. I am positive I saw a piece of totem. What? There's someone... There's someone here? Okay. Yes, give me a moment. There's so much food. And potatoes. Potatoes. Oh, hello.
Your face! You must be a dream thrall! Is that any way to start a conversation? No, no. You're one of them!
Yes. and I will feast on your guts. No, I'm joking.
That's not funny.
You started.
They attacked me, destroyed my goods. You need to get to safety.
We took care of it already. The ones who attacked you are gone.
Thank you. Please, I think I need a moment alone. Then I'll take what's left of my things and go. If you see anything you'd like, it's yours.
Shatterscarp was always rough. It wasn't whatever this is.
I swear, there's something wrong with those guys. Now that finally glass containers are fixed. Maybe it is him. Although I really do love potatoes. Oh, give me that. There. Ancient lake bed. Oh, I can understand that. No. Funnily enough, for how much I do compare this world to the one in Pillars, there you also have I wouldn't say a skybox because you don't see sky there. Because, you know, isometric RPG. But when you have visions there, you also get this beautiful view of the starry sky. And I don't know, not a comet, but something else entirely. It is also wonderful. Come on. Let me do this. Now, what is that? Can we? No, we cannot swim up that way. Okay. Now I'm just being silly. Is there a way we can get over those rocks? Maybe. Yeah. I don't get to see clear sky as much as I would love to. The only things that I get to see are moon, the North Star, and the Orion Belt. That's basically what I can see from where I live. And each time there is some... Oh, I can get it. Each time there is some astrological phenomena happening, there's always clouds. The whole sky is so cloudy, it's impossible to see anything. Oh, look there, we have a moon. And an asteroid, and it is moving. Oh, funny, I thought there will be sunrise. But, okay. No. Oh. Sorry. That tells me that I need to save. There's someone here? Oh. Oh, it's you.
I still have a few things I can sell. Is there anything you'd like?
Yes. Probably. Exceptional. No, corrupted Atra. Yes, please. It costs a fortune. I don't think we need anything else. Luckily, we're good on all types of materials and potions. I don't use them too much. I don't use them too often. Have we been there? No. It's so amazing that they do those little blackouts.
Those dream thralls are at Thirdborn's gates. Come on.
The city is under attack.
Let me see one. Wait, he has a rifle? It will be a really bad news if it turns out they can be healed. Very bad news indeed. Why are you trying to hit me? Where is he? There. Okay, let's do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, I know I'm bleeding. Thank you very much for... No, okay, that does not happen often. There's lots of more of them. Okay, okay. Ugh. Hey, where are they? If you're cycling at 2 or 3 a.m., then you should have very good light. Hello, Wade. Good evening. How are you? Oh, there he is. Somewhere there? There.
Bastards, aren't they?
Dream with us. In the eyes!
Maybe there's one more.
They should thank us.
I don't think I had hangover at even once. Oh my goodness, you're so pretty. He's dancing. And don't get me wrong, it's not for lack of trying. It's just it never happened. I tend to get headaches during parties rather than the morning after. That sounds like a good evening. Okay, now that sounds like a problem.
The dream thralls almost got through.
But they didn't.
You're just going to... Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daron. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Oh.
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
Okay. Save the pleasantries. I'm here on the matter of Adrian business.
That's so? Going to burn us like you tried to do to Fior?
Daron, our route is a 2K.
Show some respect to the person who just saved your lives.
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Daron. They slew those dream thralls for us. I doubt she could have done that if she was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans tried raising Fior. We'll be next.
F is a kind of narcotics in here, in this world. Not the Adrians, the Steel Garrote.
Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Daron, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms, it's already too late.
We
Oh,
better
yeah.
get to clearing out these corpses.
Yeah, you better do.
We'll need help. There's too many to haul off between the two of us.
Yeah, I can understand that. Personally, I prefer absent.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay? That was... I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
Ah, no, it don't mean nothing. Could be someone
This
else.
oh, wait. I need to get a better look.
It's him. I want it to be him. We can go check.
Jetta, please. Hello, Ron.
That's not a fair question.
I want one like that in my home.
I don't know, but we'll do everything we can to keep
I have no idea what it is. It is magnificent. Maybe this is the Leviathan. No, I don't think it's Leviathan. Or maybe it's Lashwing? Maybe part of it. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a note. Hello.
Let me know if you need something. Best weapons this side of Abidan's forge.
Do you know how to forge this star metal into anything?
Ooh, I'll be damned. Never thought I'd see star metal in my lifetime. Short answer, no.
Damn it.
Long answer, still no. But the Forge Master in Solace Keep is probably your best bet if you're looking for someone who does.
Okay.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure? No one can swing a hammer like you.
If you knew how rare this stuff is, you wouldn't ask me to risk it.
All right, I said she would. You said she wouldn't. There's your bet.
That's some gun you have on display somewhere, apparently.
Schmaltz meteoric apparatus. She's a beauty, isn't she? A traveler sold it to me ages ago. Poor bastard went up against something big out in the Highlands, limped back to town, and died a few days later. Needed the money to ship his body home. I hated to take it from him. Still, Adra inlay, brass filigree, whew. She could use a strong hand. You interested?
Yes. These hands are always ready for a new weapon. How does it shoot?
If the stories I hear are anything to go by, like a kick in the teeth.
Show me what you have. Come on, come on, come on. God damn it. Yeah. Okay. Selling my dead body is not an option right now. I think I told that somehow half an hour ago or something, but I was sure we were going to run into better weapon after I just upgraded this one. I mean, it is the same as mine. But I just love the name. I love the name. Come on. Let me see. I can sell you these things. Yep. Exceptional bow as well. I said that I cannot sell my corpse now. I promised it to someone else. I would if that was an option. Believe me. Okay, maybe let's get rid of it. Okay. Still not enough. I mean, if I sold this, we also need some new axe. She does not have any, unfortunately. If I sold that, it should be enough. No, I checked the wrong weapon. I still don't have enough. And unfortunately, she does not have dual two-handed axe. What a shame. Okay. I know where you live. I'll be back. Also, there's some note here. A compilation of hastily written notes and rough diagrams detailing the locations of treasure and useful resources. Most of these appear to be crossed off, suggesting the owner of this compendium has found them already. Rumor is that there's a strange door out near the Godless Ruins. To find it, follow the stream by the Leviathan Hollow. Went there, but can't figure out how to get it open. Maybe for the better. We'll try again in a year, if we're alive then. Hello, Empyrean. Hello. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I know. Actually, this is the second half of the model. Cypherangas. So, ciphers... No, they're chanters. But Cypher is a type of a sorcerer that dwells in the minds of other... and a specialization of magics. There's an arrow here. There's an arrow here. There's NW out of town, past the trial lake bed. Follow the arrows and find us under the X. Supplies are limited. northwest. Okay. Past the dry lake bed. Follow the arrows. Sorry. Northwest, northwest, northwest. Oh, some food. Northwest, northwest, northwest.
That's how the mad archmage Tame found himself in the Living Lands.
But no one's seen him, have they? What's he been up to if he really is here?
Who can say what archmage I do with their time? Have any of you truly seen Reengrim? And yet, we all know her presence in these lands. Give us another!
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna stay here and listen to your tales.
Another drunk.
There, oh, sorry.
Damn my eyes! A child of Adir! Indulge an old soul, envoy. I have a tale to tell.
Yeah.
My dear envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days.
I'm glad to bring a little joy to this miserable place.
Ah, noble in mission and spirit both. Truly the Emperor chose his envoy well. I envy you to have met him. I fear he never made it down to the port. Not while I was there.
He's practically an Adiran citizen.
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall grass pikemen on parade.
It's not often you meet a patriot of Adir in the Living Lands. Are you a fellow citizen?
Me? Oh, no. Envoy, you flatter me. I had a chance once, but no. I am Nagunu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga, they saw Adir with me, you know, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Nostalgia and alcohol are a dangerous mixture.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table, to share one last drink and part as friends.
If you want to find your crew, Captain, just say so.
You would do that? Venture out into the wastes to look for them?
I can't make promises, but I'll look.
You negotiate for the Emperor himself. If anyone could convince Tawe, Koa, and Ranga to share one last drink with me, it's you.
Okay, where can I find Towe?
Just to the northeast, living by an oasis in the Sand Sea. No fence, no walls, no roof, exposed to the world. But that's our Tawe. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix.
That, dear Wade, is an Aumawa. Usually a folk that live on archipelagos, on islands, but most of the time they live on ships. He's basically the same as our Kai. That's a company keeping us company since the beginning. Just a different tribe. Okay, tell me what you know about Koa.
Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the shark's teeth with a few others when the plague came. He always had a fragile soul.
And what should I know about Ranga?
She's a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms.
Okay, then I'll keep an eye out for them.
Of course. You have been more than generous with your time as it is. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, envoy, and in all your labors to come.
Going out to the highlands, watch
Yes,
back.
precisely.
Dangerous.
Which is interesting enough that we are in the middle of the desert. But yeah, apparently there was some disaster shock, right? There was a disaster on the island, and 100 years ago, a couple of 100 years ago, this was, well, we don't see a lot of it, but this whole region was a lush, full of life, full of water, but now it's a desert. Let's see.
If you need skates,